welcome to this explainer. Summer brings us those beautiful, long days and just an absolute ton of bright light. We love it, right? But for our indoor gardens, man, the scorching summer months can feel like an absolute battlefield. If you want to make sure your indoor jungle doesn't just survive, but actively thrives during the absolute hottest parts of the year, well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get our plants ready for the heat. Okay, let's dive into this. It's kind of a harsh reality, but those exact same gorgeous, long summer days that give us so much energy, yeah, they can actually cause sudden, fatal stress to your vulnerable indoor plants. And sometimes the damage happens literally overnight. A plant that looked perfectly healthy on a Tuesday can look completely devastated by Wednesday afternoon, just because the temperature spiked in your living room. To prevent that kind of heartbreak, here's our action playbook for today. We're gonna cover 1. Spotting summer heat stress, 2. Adjusting your watering routine, 3. Boosting humidity and airflow, 4. Managing intense summer sunlight, and 5. Protecting your highly sensitive plants.
Step 1. Spotting summer heat stress.
When temperatures rise indoors, plants react, and they react fast. You've got to be able to read the early warning symptoms. You might see leaf scorch, those ugly brown, crispy spots on the foliage, maybe some crispy edges, sudden yellowing, or you might notice the soil is drying out way quicker than usual. But the absolute most alarming sign? Wilting leaves. And here is the crucial takeaway. If your plant's leaves stay limp even after a thorough watering, that plant is actively suffering from acute heat stress. And why is it absolutely crucial we spot this so early? Because heat stress can escalate in just 1 to 2 days. You literally do not have a week to figure this out. Immediate action is required the very second you see these signs on your foliage.
Step 2. Adjusting your watering routine.
If you've spotted the stress, or honestly, if you simply want to prevent it, we have to start with the single most critical element, water. Here is the golden rule of summer. Check the top 1 to 2 inches of soil daily. You need to treat this as absolute law. I'm serious. The topsoil in your pots can dry out within hours during a severe heat wave. That means your tropical plants especially require daily monitoring. And actually, even your succulents and cacti, which usually like to dry out completely, they might need water way more frequently than you're used to giving them in the winter. So the crucial point is exactly when and how you apply that water. Ideal watering happens early in the morning or late in the evening. This strategic timing is huge. It gives the roots actual time to absorb the moisture before the intense midday sun just evaporates the whole shebang. Oh, and temperature matters too. Always use room temperature water. Pouring freezing cold water straight from the tap onto warm roots? No way. That can cause severe shock, which just compounds the stress your poor plant is already under. Step 3. Boosting humidity and airflow. Now, you might think you're doing your plants a massive favor by blasting the air conditioning, but AC units and hot summer winds actually completely strip moisture from your indoor air, leaving it bone dry. So you need to build a natural defense bubble. Let's move to and see how this builds. First, running a humidifier nearby does the heavy lifting. Next, using pebble trees filled with water under your pots provides localized moisture right as that water evaporates upwards. And finally, grouping your plants tightly together allows them to transpire and share moisture with one another. It's just a brilliant logical progression of fixes. Oh, and I want to quickly clarify a massive misconception that always seems to come up. Misting your plants with a spray bottle, it's fine for a quick short-term boost, but that water evaporates incredibly fast in a hot room. It will absolutely not save a plant during a heat wave. Stick to the structured advice we just covered, humidifiers and pebble trays, because they actually provide the consistency your plants desperately need right now. Step 4. Managing intense summer sunlight. Bright light is wonderful for growth, right up until the exact moment it turns into a fatal summer sunburn. Direct west and south-facing windows can become incredibly intense. If your plant is sitting right up against that glass, it's in the danger zone. Also, keep a really close eye out for reflective surfaces. Mirrors or stark white walls near those windows can literally act like magnifying glasses, bouncing harsh light and completely scorching your leaves. You want to aim for the safe zones. Use sheer curtains to diffuse the light, pull your pots a few feet away from the glass, and rotate them weekly so one side doesn't get overexposed. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how simple some of these cooling tricks are. Yes, keeping plants away from hot air vents and heat-generating electronics is just common sense, and using fans on a low setting provides really gentle, cooling circulation. But get this, just taking a potted plant off a high shelf and placing it directly on the floor can drop the ambient temperature around its leaves by a few crucial degrees. It's a temporary trick, sure, but it is highly effective during peak heat.
Step 5. Protecting highly sensitive plants.
Look, not all plants are created equal when it comes to summer survival. While your hardy succulents might handle the heat just fine, we need to establish a strict watch list for the absolute most vulnerable species in our indoor jungle. Ferns, like your Boston or maidenhair, calatheas, peace lilies, anthuriums, and a lot of orchids, these are the divas of the summer. They are highly sensitive. If a sudden heat wave strikes, these specific plants simply must be relocated to cooler rooms with stable temperatures, higher humidity, and gently filtered light. They won't tough it out, they will suffer.
So, armed with this knowledge, take a quick walk around your home right now. Look at your soil, check out your leaves, feel the heat coming off your windows. Which of your plants needs rescuing today? Seriously, don't wait for the wilt to set in. Apply this explainer's playbook immediately. Adjust your routines and let's save your indoor garden from the summer heat.